about the three joys and three levels of the path. The first joy and the first level of the path is to be happy in everything that life provides you. In a normal life, no restriction whatsoever, is to be able to have this full satisfaction, full happiness and joy in every moment, in everything you do, from your job, from leading a life in the family, and so on. Absolutely all aspects. Only once you have realized this foundation, you can say, okay, I can move on to another level. Most people in these days, they think going to the next levels right away to escape the ground level. So instead of being happy in every moment of life and have this capacity to embrace all situations of life, be in the abundance that life provides, they are looking for something from the higher planes. So let's say to the celestial world. Or in Tibetan Buddhism, we will say the Sambhogakaya. But normally, first, realize the joy, and the happiness, and the satisfaction of this world, material world, mundane world, fully. Once I realize this and is able to integrate all aspects of life, then it can move to the celestial plane, where you experience the joy from the celestial level, the relationship that you can have with different beings of light, the relationship that when you are moving into the higher plane of consciousness, the joy that it provides you. Why such transition? The transition is there because if you are not fully satisfied and fully happy with what is giving you in the mundane plane, then you still have attachment after when you move to the higher plane. Once you are fully satisfied, you have nothing to prove. There's no more attachment to things that you do here on the mundane plane. So very easy, your joy transmit to an higher plane of consciousness would be like the world, the celestial world, for example. And once those joy in the celestial world are fully satisfied, you don't look anymore for it, and you go directly to the divine world, and then you are fulfilled by the divine. It means that this body here become an instrument of grace. It means that there is a descent from the divine plane to the physical matter here, and it is through this descent, this grace pouring down on you, that you become an instrument of the divine into the material world here. And it is only like this that you can have some kind of a transformation inside the body. And you are not going to be desiring anything from the mundane plane. It doesn't mean you don't have it. You don't, not question have, but don't do it or not relate to it. It doesn't mean like this. It means that you have no more desire about it. Having no desire is very different than having desire is different than doing something. I can drive a nice car, but I have no desire for a nice car. I have no attachment. If a nice car come to me, I can drive. I enjoy this moment fully. But I am not looking for the joy to buy this nice car just to have this kind of joy. This is desire. There's a big difference between having joy in things and desiring things. When you are coming from the higher planes of the divine, merging all the different bodies down to the physical, then you have the flow of grace. There's no desire whatsoever. Sometimes there might be some longings, but they are very deep longings of the soul. which is not desired, different. Maybe sometimes you feel, oh, I wish that, but you don't desire it. You just wish that comes from deep inside you that you express. It's almost like you express it, so it becomes a resonance with the higher planes, and they can hear you and then come back to you in this way. So this is very important to understand. But many people, they want to jump right away. Okay, I go to divine. I want to be like, oh, absolute bliss, absolute ambrosia flowing from my being. Oh, yes. Yes, it's like almost a form of acting. They are creating the idea, and the idea, they act in accordance with the idea. And create another illusion, Many people also are, I seen, that are creating a new illusion of happiness. They are structuring their being, it is like this, I am happy, and they're all conditioned in the form of apparent happiness from the outside. But once they put this down, they are not happy. They are suffering. They are struggling with themselves. So you must start from the beginning. Beginning is your normal life. With your family, with your friends, Once this is fulfilled, then you can move on. All the way to the joy, the bliss, the amrita, the ambrosia from the divine. Even if you don't want to see it from something outside, because it is outside and it's not outside, It's part of your being. Remember I explained, this is our being. So go here. If I'm going here, this is the highest place of my being in the upper planes of consciousness. From my extension here. Of course, I can travel beyond that, but it's not me now here in this space. If the lower chakras are not satisfied fully, desire will be remaining, or regrets, So live fully your life with consciousness, with compassion, love, acceptation, and so on. Then, once it's all complete, you feel like, okay, I can move on, And when you move on, it doesn't mean that, you have to let go your family, No, it's not this. You still relate, but your relation is a bit different. Your relation is without expecting anything from them or anyone. You are just free giver. Okay, if you are teaching or what, when you're free giver, it doesn't mean that you cannot charge for your what, get some money, because this system, the way it's great today, we need minimum money to do things. But also, it doesn't mean that you are in retention. When the flow of grace is guiding you, is making you give a teaching, like, for example, I'm speaking, teaching can be anything else, or helping someone through another skills that you have, but usually you use as a professional level, When the grace flow you, but you have to express it, you express it. You don't think, okay, if I express it now, I'm not going to get paid, or anything like this. You are free giver, you are giving. It's almost like all those actions, they go in the bank account of the divine affair. This is the best thing, Yeah. In the Buddhism, we say you build up positive karma, even if I don't believe in karma, because karma concept is a creation of humans, but it's okay. We still have some action as karma, as action in the result, cause and effect, present. So okay, fine. Yeah. So it's beginning the path, or you've been maybe on the path for a long time, and you think things are not moving forward for you. Just go back down to basic and just try to make your life happy here now. In every dimension, every aspect. There's nothing to reject whatsoever. But bring consciousness, awareness, compassion, love, all the key qualities of your inner being or divine in you into life, into play, and burn all this energy from your being. It's like fire, but burning all the attachment, all the desires, all the passions in a natural way. Then you find joy in everything, you know. Even you go, you fall down, and then maybe you make, okay, you're laughing about it, you know. Even if his pain is there, it's okay, it's part of it. You bring awareness, you try to understand why, you know. It's no need to analyze anything, it's just to go back in the moment when you fell down, what I was thinking, what was happening inside me, then you understand. The body is talking, is sending message directly. This is direct connection to God. God within, into play. And that's what brings the joy. You know, when you feel this, like, okay. So, no need to go into all these complicating things today with so many talks about this and that, and it's so much up in the different planes and not enough here. You cannot escape here. Because if you escape, when one day you come back down like this.